Friday afternoon once again, Inside Wrestling Radio with Charlie Lane and the host. I'll give him his prop this time.
That's right.
Ricky Regal.
You better believe it. The host and star of the By God show right here, Inside Wrestling Radio, is on the air, Charlie Lane, and we got a lot to cover this week. I got several bizarre, just crazy stories from some national news guys. Ric Flair's lost his mind. Doggone Great Khali's in a shooting incident. Just all kind of crazy things going on in the wrestling world this week, Charlie. And we'll get to all that a little bit later in the show. And also, Charlie, coming up later in the interview portion of the program, we have Amber O'Neal. And Amber, of course, a member of Team Blondage with Chrissy Vane there. And Amber's going to come on and she's going to tell us all about her career. And a very interesting interview, actually. She's a very interesting individual, and she's got a lot of stuff to talk about. So look forward to that coming up a little bit later in the show, Charlie. And also, at the end of the program, and I know because of something that was said here last week on this program,
right.
There's a lot of boys sitting with their ear glued to their radio right now in hopes that we will mention them and put them over. Well, listen, boys, you can turn off right now because it ain't going to happen. But I do have a little quick message to you at the end of the program, and that's coming up, like I said, later in the show. Now, Charlie, here's what everybody's been waiting for. Last week, right here on this program, Thomas Simpson said some things, and I guess we all did.
Yeah.
About some what we call backyarders. Now, I'm not going to plug them. I'm not going to put them over. They are what they are. I mean, listen, if you guys want to pretend to be wrestlers, by all means, go out there and have yourselves a blast. You're not bothering me. You're not taking a dime out of my pocket. You know, if you're having fun playing wrestler, by God, go out and play wrestler. You know, who's to stop you? You know, kids go out and play cops and robbers all the time. If you want to go pretend to be a wrestler, by all means, good luck to you. My point to you is this. Last week, right here on this program, Thomas and Charlie and myself issued basically a challenge to you by saying, if you want to prove yourself to be this professional wrestler that you claim to be, let's set up a match between your best people, and we'll put together a team of our best people. Now, you went ahead and two people who represent the company, I don't know who they are. One of them was a big fat guy and the other one was a smaller fat guy. But they decided they were going to go on YouTube and blah, blah, and blah, which, you know, whatever. Everybody's got a right to do that. And I guess one of the guys made a couple of decent points. But the bottom line is this. You refused, number one, to participate in the match, which makes you not only a mark, but it makes you a bad businessman. Because if you would put together this so-called event, then you could have drawn money. If you don't want to draw money, you're not a promoter. You're a dummy. So now you proved yourself not only be a mark, but you're also a coward by, A, not accepting the challenge, not seeing a money-making opportunity when it's hitting you right in the face. So, and the least said about that, the better. They are what they are, and like I said, if they want to go pretend to play wrestler, good luck to you, man. I hope you guys fill up your little local nightclubs every chance you get. And so, Charlie, that's about all I got to say about that. Do you have any final thought on it?
Yeah, I got two little points I'd like to make. One, when we talk about backyard wrestling on the show, we're not talking about the venue in which you put on a show. We're talking about the quality of people you have working and the quality of the show, number one. Number two, the only thing I want to say about in rebuttal to what Dave said without mentioning, you know, even though we talked about him on here on the show, we kept it professional. We talked about the promotion. Well, anybody who's seen the video knows that they personally used my personal name and they talked about my family. But, guys, that is lower than low. My son, most people that know me knows, has Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. So y'all verbally abused and attacked a mentally handicapped child. Way to go.
Yeah. You know, whatever, guys. We're not going to continue this with you all. If you want to go put up YouTube videos, that's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. You're not professional, and just the quality of your people who show up for you. Attest to that. All right, Charlie. Twitter.com/WrestleRadio860. Twitter.com/WrestleRadio860. We're also on Facebook. We have the big fan page up there. Just type in Inside Wrestling Radio, and we'll pop up. Don't forget all our great interviews, man, and there are a bunch of them up there on our YouTube channel, Wrestle Radio 860 on YouTube, Wrestle Radio 860 on YouTube. And don't forget that all-important email address, 860wrestling@gmail.com. That's going to do it for this week, Charlie. We'll be right back here next week on Inside Wrestling Radio.